What's happening, guys? It's your boy Zikijini, and welcome back to Football Fans Frenzy. It's really nice to have this show on a Friday morning. It's really beautiful. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's somewhere down on your screen. Also, smash like on this video and share this video with your friends. Drop a comment down below. I would like to see your own predictions for this particular game week. So, guys, it's the game week 24 predictions, and it's going to be a crazy weekend. Lots of games coming up. The season is gradually coming to an end, guys. Anyway, before we continue, I hope your week has been going quite well. I hope you guys have had fun. We had the FA Cup during the week, and it was just it was just a joy to watch. I think a lot of teams were quite reserved anyway, trying to protect their players against the games this weekend. But it was still a thrilling encounter. To be honest, it was really a thrilling encounter. So you know how we go about this show. I'm going to give you my predictions for this particular game week and also my pre-match analysis. Well, you guys know my predictions mostly come true anyway. I actually give you top-notch predictions. So, guys, let's just dive straight into it without wasting so much of your time. The first game we have this weekend is on Saturday by 13:30 West African time, and that's Leicester City versus Liverpool. Whew, a very difficult one to predict. Meanwhile, we all know that Liverpool actually sits table, while Manchester City Leicester City sits third in Premier League table. Both have played equal games, but Leicester City are guys. But I have no doubt that this particular game is going to end in a Liverpool win. And so, guys, there's just no two ways about it. I went for a 3-1 win in favor of Liverpool. Yes, I really feel like Liverpool is going to win this game. I feel they are beginning to get their rhythm back. Yes, they lost against Manchester City, but come on, guys, we all know Manchester City is in hot form right now, and it's practically impossible to defeat Manchester City right now with the form they are in. They are without Kevin De Bruyne, but guys, it's really not showing. So you really don't expect Manchester City to be losing to Liverpool, and Manchester City's defensive record this season has just been prolific. They've been exceptional at the back, and of course, when it comes to defending, sorry guys, my network went off there for a little bit. It's crazy. It's crazy the things we see. So, guys, that's why I went for a 3-1 win in favor of Liverpool, because I actually do believe that Liverpool will actually be winning this particular game, and I have no doubt about that. And the next game after that is none other but Crystal Palace against Burnley. This is a tough one to predict, to be honest. Burnley has not been that very good side that you really want to watch. They've actually been very boring to watch, and they actually play very negative football. But then again, you they just tend to dig out results, right? And you really cannot write them off in this particular one. Well, we all know that Burnley sits 17th in the Premier League table, while Crystal Palace sits 13th in the Premier League table. Crystal Palace has only won 2 of their last 5 fixtures, actually losing the remaining 3, while Burnley has won 2, drawn 1, and lost 2 in their last 5 fixtures. And so this game is quite difficult to predict. These teams are not teams that are very exciting right now. Crystal Palace has not been very prolific in front of goal, and the same can be said too for Burnley. And so, guys, I just didn't waste so much time on this. I just feel like it's gonna be a draw, and so I went for a 1-1 draw. Yes, Crystal Palace won, Burnley won, and that's my prediction for this particular game. And I really feel it's going to end up that way, or it's even going to be a goalless draw, because we know how Burnley likes to play. They like to sit back and then just defend and then loop balls forward. And Crystal Palace presently does not have the attacking power to break a team like Burnley down. So I don't see how this is going to work out for Crystal Palace, and I really don't see if there are going to be goals. Both teams are going to be scoring, but it's definitely going to be a draw, and it's more likely it's going to be a 0-0 draw. And so that's why I went for a 1-1 draw between Crystal Palace and Burnley. The next game after that is by 18:30 West African time, and Manchester City actually plays Tottenham. Guys, this is the game of the weekend. This is the game everybody is looking forward to. Like, this is gonna be a cracker. Pep Guardiola against Jose Mourinho. You're definitely gonna get an exceptional game. But unfortunately, I don't know if Harry Kane is fit to play. But then again, we know that Jose Mourinho would definitely want to sit back and hit Pep Guardiola on a counter attack. But I think that area has been checked by Pep Guardiola this season, considering the fact that he plays a double pivot in midfield, actually providing cover for his centre backs. And we have to really acknowledge the fact that Manchester City centre backs has been amazing this season, with Ruben Diaz coming in and then making a difference. Israel says, hopefully no goal. Yeah, I really feel like that game might not have goals. It's very possible that that game will not have goals. But if there are going to be goals, it's going to be 1-1, and it's still going to be a draw. I don't see Crystal Palace winning that game, and I don't see Burnley winning that game either. So you're right. It might possibly be no goal, and it's still going to end up in a draw. Yeah. So back to the Manchester City game. So guys, but I really feel like Manchester City is still going to win this particular game. Yes. And so, guys, I went for a 3-1 win in favor of Manchester City. There is no stopping City right now in the Premier League. They are just an exceptional side to watch. And I know a lot of you know I'm a Manchester United fan, but it doesn't remove the fact that you have to give credit to City the way they've been playing this season. And so there is really no two ways about this. It's gonna be a City. It's gonna be a City win. We all know that City has been prolific this season, and they actually sit first in the Premier League table, while Tottenham Hotspur sits 8th in the Premier League table. City has won their last 5 matches. Like I said, they've just been a joy to watch, while Tottenham has actually won 2 of their last 5 games and losing the remaining 3. So you really don't expect City to be losing this particular game. It's just as simple as that. And well, we all expect City to win anyway. So that's my prediction, guys. 3-1 win in favor of City. Shama says it's 2-1 in favor of City. Yeah. But I feel City are just going to score more goals. Like, Jose Mourinho tends to defend, but the defense has not been really good this season. I feel there are going to be more goals. I feel City is going to hit Tottenham Hotspur really hard, just the way they did to Liverpool. So, yeah, 2-1 win could just work out, but I feel it's going to be more goals. Israel says, no doubt, nothing for Tottenham. Dude, you're right. Like, nothing for Tottenham. Like, everybody watching this particular game knows that it's a straight win for Manchester City. There's no two ways about it. Guys, have you seen City play? They're just a joy to watch, man. They're just a joy to watch. Okay, drop your own predictions in the comment section. Maybe later when you see this video. Let's quickly move today, and that is Brighton versus Aston Villa. This is another tough game to predict. We all know that Brighton likes to play football the right way. They are not a team that wants to sit back and defend. They actually come to you. They actually try to attack. They actually play very good football. And Aston Villa, on the other hand, has just been another good team this season. They've actually gone beyond expectations this season, and it's obvious from the league table, where Aston Villa sits 9th in the Premier League table and Brighton sits 15th. These are two teams that love to play good football, so it's only normal that you expect them to have a go at each other. Well, Aston Villa has won 3 of their last 5 fixtures, losing the other 2, while Brighton has won 3 of their last 5 fixtures. They've actually not lost the game in their last 5 fixtures. They won 3 and drawn 2. That shows you the kind of form that Brighton is in presently, and also this season they've actually gone above expectations. And you really expect this to be a thrilling encounter. But then again, it's the Premier League, and sometimes the quality win you these games. And so, guys, I went for a 2-1 win in favor of Aston Villa. I just feel like Grealish and the whole lot of Aston Villa players will be able to just give Aston Villa the cutting edge in this particular one. So I'm actually going for a 2-1 win in favor of Aston Villa. Let me know in the comment section and in the chat box if who you feel is going to win this game and your predictions for this particular game. But I just feel like Aston Villa is going to carry this one, guys. No two ways about it. No two ways about it. And then on Sunday by 13:00 West African time, that's the first game on Sunday, and that's Southampton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolverhampton has not been informed this season since they lost Raul Jimenez. It just feels like Nuno has lost it. He feels like he doesn't have control of that team anymore. He just feels like he doesn't know the next thing to do. They've really not been a team you want to watch. Unlike Wolves the previous season, they've actually been a serious competition in the Premier League, but not this season, guys. Wolves have not been very good this season, and that's quite obvious from their position in the Premier League. They actually sit 14th in the Premier League table, and they've only won 1 out of their last 5 fixtures. They've actually lost 2 out of their last 5 fixtures and drawn 1. So Wolves is not one team you really want to bet on right now. But Southampton, on the other hand, has also been a good team, but they've not been very good the last 5 games. They've actually lost their last 5 games. Well, they've had a lot of refereeing decision go against them, and it really has been affecting that team. They are a very good team, but it's just unfortunate that the referees have tend to make the referees have made errors pertaining to their games, and they've lost their last 5 fixtures. But this particular game, I really do expect Southampton to win. Maybe it's more like a wish anyway. They've just been a good team this season, and I expect that they should be beating Wolverhampton. And so I went for a 3-1 win in favor of Southampton. Israel says a difficult one for me. I will skip both. Seriously, it's one game you might also want to skip. Yeah, you're right, Israel. Like, it's difficult to predict presently with the current states of both teams in the Premier League. Wolverhampton has not been playing very well, but I really expect Southampton to bounce back. Kyle Walker's Peter is back, and he's really a big boost for Southampton. They've actually been getting a couple of players back from injury, so I really expect Southampton to beat this particular Wolves side that has not been really good this season. And Nuno really needs to get his game back, man. He's really going below expectations, and they've been doing very poorly this season. Like, you have 3 other strikers, try and play with them and try and get results, but I don't know. Nuno just needs to find his form from somewhere. I don't know. The next game after that is by 15:00 West African time, and West Bromwich Albion hosts Manchester United. With the amount of criticism Manchester United have been getting in the last, especially the last game against Everton, where they actually went on to draw that game in the dying seconds, just a couple of seconds. Hold on, man. It's not that difficult. Hold on. From a free kick that was just like middle of the pitch, it was a disaster. But I really expect Manchester United to be bouncing back for this particular one. And so, guys, I went for a 3-0 win in favor of Manchester United against West Bromwich Albion. Of course, we know how the league table looks for both teams. Manchester United currently sits second in the Premier League table, and they've won 2 of their last 5 fixtures, drawing 2 and losing just 1. While West Brom, on the other hand, even with the coming of Big Sam Allardyce, they've not really been doing very well. They still sit in the relegation zone, 19th in the Premier League table. It's not a good place to be. Even psychologically for players, it's really not a good place to be. And they are not playing like a team that would actually come out from that relegation zone. They've actually not won any game in their last 5 fixtures, and they've only managed just 1 draw. And so there isn't so much for West Brom, and I really don't feel like Sam Allardyce can get a result against Ole in this particular one. And so, guys, I went for a 3-0 win in favor of Manchester United. We all know that West Bromwich Albion is not a team that really threaten Manchester United on the attacking phase. And so I expect Manchester United to keep a clean sheet for this particular one. So, guys, that's my prediction some reason my network has just been a disaster. This so sorry, my network is just a disaster today. I don't know what is really happening. It's just kicking me out and back in. Ah, really my shoe, man. And then by 17:30 West African time, Arsenal plays Leeds United. Um, the game against Leeds United, it's a game of 1v1s, and Arsenal has not been convincing recently. And this is another tough game to predict presently. We all know that Leeds United is a terrific side to watch, and they sit 10th in the Premier League table. They've actually won three of their last five fixtures, winning three and actually losing two, while Arsenal just sits below them, and they've won two of their last five fixtures, losing two and managing a draw once. And I just feel like this game is just going to tilt to the side of Leeds United for some reason, because they're going to get chances against Arsenal, and Arsenal's defense has not been the best recently. And so, guys, I'm going for a 3-2 win in favor of Leeds United. Yes, I said it. I'm sorry, Arsenal fans. Like, it's just a difficult tie for Arsenal presently, considering the way Arsenal has been playing. I feel like Leeds United is just going to carry the day. They've been a better side this season, and I really expect them to be winning this particular fixture. And then Everton plays Fulham by 20:00 West African time, and this one is really quite easy to predict. I'm going for a 3-1 win in favor of Everton. We all know that Everton sits in the Premier League table. They actually sit seventh in the Premier League table, while Fulham actually sits 18th in the Premier League table. And it's just normal that, guys, everybody will go for an Everton win. And so I have no doubt in my mind that Everton is practically going to be winning this particular game. And then we still have games on Monday, which is Monday Night Football in the Premier League. And the first game that evening is going to be for West Ham United against Sheffield United, and it's by 19:00 West African time. There is no two ways about this one. West Ham is definitely going to be beating Sheffield United. West Ham has been a revelation this season. They've actually been very terrific to watch, and that's why they sit sixth in the Premier League table, whereas Sheffield United is bottom of the table, and you're really not expecting Sheffield to do much in this particular game. And then, of course, you all know that Jesse Lingard is now in West Ham, and so you expect him to play, and he has actually been good since he moved to West Ham on loan this January. And so, guys, I just a 3-1 win for West Ham. No need to waste so much time on this one. And West Ham is going to dominate that game. Sheffield will actually try to create chances, but then West Ham is going to score, and they're just going to open up. I feel like Sheffield will get a goal in this particular game, but I feel like West Ham will actually be running away with this particular game. And so I went for a 3-1 win in favor of West Ham United. And then the last game for this particular game week is by 21:00 West African time on Monday night, and that's Chelsea against Newcastle United. Chelsea has been good since Tuchel came in, and you really expect them to be winning this particular, and that's why they sit fifth in the Premier League table presently. They've actually won three of their last five fixtures, drawing one and then losing one. Tuchel has not lost a game since he came in, and they've actually been quite solid defensively. And so I expect Chelsea to be winning this particular game. Newcastle on the other side are not just that team you really want to watch. They've just been, I don't know. And so they sit 16th in the Premier League table, and they've won two of their last five fixtures, losing the remaining three. And so for this particular game, I just felt like Chelsea is going to be winning this game, but I don't feel like they're going to be keeping a clean sheet for this particular one. Yes, I don't feel like they're going to be keeping a clean sheet, and so I went for a 2-1 win in favor of Chelsea. There's no doubt in my mind that Chelsea will be winning this game. They're going to keep a good portion of the possession, and they're going to score goals. Though they still don't score so many goals, I feel like they're going to get 2 goals, but Newcastle is going to get 1 goal. I don't see Chelsea keeping a clean sheet in this particular game. And so, guys, that's my prediction for this particular game week. Please, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, I want to sincerely apologize for the breaks during this show. My network was quite crappy. Well, it's kind of what you get when you're in Nigeria anyway. But I hope my prediction works out, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Please hit that subscribe button, share this link with your friends, hit that like button, and drop your predictions in the comment section. It was nice spending time with you guys. It's my game week 24 predictions, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.